point of concern that, like, in general, which have in development, which is in a sandboxy sort of game where it's like very physics driven, and you have a thing that persists, you can really get yourself into some trouble. So it's just, it's fun and it's great. It can make for some great moments, so be careful. I think Priscilla mentioned something like that earlier too. But you know, I had a ton of fun with it. The art was great. The backgrounds, the parallax backgrounds, just like the style of them it was a very cohesive thing. Another reason I didn't realize till if you use it as a hammer that the character's carrying a hammer. I thought it looked kind of like a delivery package or a thermos or something until you start swinging it around. It's like, oh, that's what that is. Like having that be positioned differently could help inform that that's what that is. But no, it was a great job.
Yeah, plus one to this theme, matching of ritual and habits, matching the gameplay. I kind of got lost there, even if it was like something that you could do repetitively in terms of like collecting or something within each level to progress. I think would help a lot. The controls, I had a hard time with. I think they could use some polish there, especially specifically the button mapping. Every time I tried to move an attack, I was bookmarking the page. So that really, I had to like retrain my brain out of that. So, but it's like, you know, minor things, right? And with that said, like the traffic is hilarious. I love it. The respawn button was a key choice. Like it reminds me a little bit of Scream Boy. When you die, you're immediately, it's so quick, or death is a part of the fun. And then the trash can lid mechanic is amazing, and I think you can polish that up a lot and build the entire game around that. I almost, if you wanted to, you could probably just remove combat and just focus on that as a platformer and create puzzles off of that. And I think you have something really special.
I am terrible at platformers, so I'm very impressed that you narrated the whole first level and completed it at the same time. And I was like, is he showing a video or is he doing this live? Maybe he's doing it live. Now, I couldn't get past the first like mega jump where you've got to use like the several trash cans to get across. I kept hitting it too late, and then it would kind of just catapult me into the void. So it got a little frustrating, and I was wanting some way to like get past that to see the rest of the game. I love the trash panda character. I don't know if you get a name in there, but I just have a thing with raccoons. They're both cute and terrifying at the same time. Checkpoints were good. Like that did make me feel good about some areas. Where I was like, okay, I can keep trying this area like over and over and over again, even though it was frustrating that I couldn't get past it. So I didn't know how much of the game you had, and I'll echo the comments with like the combat. You may not probably even need combat. You could have just kept going, and you would have had more resources to make more levels or more art, or not combatants to kill, but combatants to avoid, or types of puzzles. And I really definitely like the color theme throughout and the consistency of the art.
Yeah, I had the same experience where I don't play platformers, and I also couldn't get past that jump. Watching you do that first wall jump, that took me like 10 tries. And then you just do it once, I'm like, what? That being said, now that I've seen the whole game, like, it's really cool. And your guys' art style reminds me a lot of Steven Universe. I don't know if there was any amount of inspiration going on there, but yeah. Yeah, it's a super cool game. It's interesting to watch, and I also agree that you probably don't need the enemies, but that being said, the enemy design was super cool. I like just how like everything is like tied into being a city. Yeah, good job.
Thank you very much.